Howdy howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. Yeah, we're going up to the New England 300, of course, at New Hampshire International Speedway. And oh my goodness, it's going to be a lot of fun. So get your popcorn and get ready for some flat track racing. So of course, Rusty Wallace won the Coca-Cola 600, a big win there. So the second crown jewel goes to Penske. The first one, the 500, goes to Burton back in February. But we won at Talladega the week before that, so kind of moving towards the summer stretch here. This is generally the Dover spring date, so it's kind of the final race before we get going over there at Pocono. We got the Pocono race, you got Michigan, and then it's probably my favorite part of the entire schedule, the 3-race wild card stretch, Infineon Raceway, Daytona Road Course on a Thursday, and then later that week on a Saturday or Sunday night, the Pepsi 400. 3 races, 3 wild card winners. Anyone could win. Updated point standing. So after Rusty Wallace's big win at Charlotte Motor Speedway, it still keeps him somewhat in the championship hunt, only 252 behind. That's very realistic, and we're not even halfway through this Winston Cup season. But Jeff Gordon is going for, yes, his 7th Winston Cup championship. The man, the myth, the legend. But Dale Jarrett is right in tow looking for his 2nd cup. Mark Martin looking for his 2nd cup as well. Burton for his 2nd cup. Ricky Rudd has never won the Winston Cup championship. Earnhardt's looking for his 1st as well. So some interesting things going on here in the Winston Cup season. We're going to run the 2002 primary again. We're going up to New Hampshire. It's a pretty good track for Burton. Hopefully we can get another big dub. Alrighty folks, so we qualified 11th here at the New England 300. The one and only New Hampshire race in 2007. Again, if you've been following the series, each year we do a different schedule usually. Well, this is the same schedule as 2006 in this playthrough. But for 2008, expect some incredible season changes. You're going to really like them, I'll tell you what. Anyways, folks, so we qualified 11th. Spencer is on the pole. Let's go into the down trackside up here in Lobster Country.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. What can you tell us about Loudon?
This is a tough track for a lot of drivers. These long straights allow the cars to build up a lot of speed before some hard braking going into the flat corners.
Ward Burton finds himself in a bit of a slump.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Jeff Burton seems to always finish in the top 10.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Jeff Purvis will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Here we go, folks. Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Spencer, a Dodge Intrepid, a Ford Taurus. Got 2 Monte Carlos in 3rd and 4th, and then Mayfield rounds out our top 5. Scott Weber, another top 10 qualifying run. Ward Burton up there in the mix. We qualify 11th, so it's not too bad. But this is a critical race, I think, for the championship here. Here's why. These are the type of races that you really have to have top 5 runs. These are the bread and butter tracks. This is Kansas, this is Chicago, this is Texas, etc. You really got to perform at these tracks because the best in the business will. So we got to go out there, we got to find a way to lead at least 1 lap today. We need to get some points. We're $1.25 out. You got to find a way to get some points here at these bread and butter tracks. So Spencer's out front. I imagine he ain't going to stay out there too long, but the car was pretty tight in qualifying, so we're going to have to battle tight conditions all day if we can't get it fixed on the pit stop. We got to get that taken care of. Gordon, though, that's the cat I don't want to lead this race. That cat is one fast son of a gun. Oh, there's freaking Scott Wimmer. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, Bill Elliott. I apologize for that. Car is so tight there. Put him in the fence. I owe him one. I'll tell you what, I owe him one. So the car is ridiculously tight here on a flat track on fresh Goodyears, and you know what that means. This thing is going to get ridiculous. After a good 5 to 8 laps, it's going to get pretty ridiculous. The car's already still tight here, and the way the AI pass here at New Hampshire, they don't pass too well, honestly. The cars are pretty slow, cars get tight. I'm kind of surprised Jimmy Spencer is out front. Gordon is hounding him, the DuPont Chevrolet. Throw Earnhardt in the mix. He's had honestly, a feast or famine season for DEI. I think Waltrip in a lot of places has been kind of running a little bit better sometimes. I mean, Earnhardt, I've seen him finish a couple times in the 20s. So definitely some much needed speed for the DEI Budweiser 8 Monte Carlo. Dale Jarrett's dropped back to 5th, ironically enough, and Jimmy Spencer still toting away up there, trying to get as many laps led as he possibly can. And caution is out here at New Hampshire. We got a wreck, folks. Oh boy. So this is for position here. I don't know if we're going to make the move on Dale Jarrett. I don't want to rough him up, though. I'm trying to make the move. There we go. So Earnhardt looks like he's going to... Nope. Dang it. We got so tight off the corner. A little bit of a bump from Mayfield. Let's figure out what the heck happened here. So the Pontiac pace car is out. Caution is out here. Let's see. It's going to be the 26 car. Todd Bodine just gets so freaking loose. Bobby Labonte, the Richmond winner, gets collected. A fender bender in turns 1 and 2. Yeah, just gets very loose here. And dang, heavy damage to the right side of the 26 Ford. And no caution, or no pit stops here under caution, rather. Here we go. We're up to 4th. 8 laps completed. Or now we're on the 8th lap, rather. 7 completed, but the fuel mileage is going to be kind of throwing a monkey wrench here. Generally, the fuel mileage is a little bit, I would say, off-key here at New Hampshire. It's not just a straightforward half. If it's a 30-lap race, 15 laps, you can go, and then you hit, you're out of fuel, you got to pit. No, it's pretty interesting here. Do you want tires or do you want petrol? Track position, there's a lot of strategy you could do here. Tires do matter a lot, but what's interesting here is that we all saved our tires a little bit here. And we also saved a little bit of gas. So we could pit a little bit later in the run and have better, I'm talking drastically better tires, considering we ran about 2, maybe 3 laps under caution without using up our tires. So essentially we could stay out maybe 2 laps on fuel. We can stay out 2 extra laps, so that could decide today's winner. And believe it or not, Jimmy Spencer, domination thus far in the early portion of today's New England 300. The car is getting tight, but look at the tire condition here. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Those extra laps. Essentially, we're running on lap 7 or lap 8 on terms of tire wear. So this is very good for us. But how will the car continue to move? Oh boy. As the run goes along. So you got Dale Jr. who's hounding in 2nd. I'm trying not to damage the car here, because if we make any contact, it's really going to tighten the race car up. I want to race these cats clean here. I really do, but I really want to go up there and lead a lap. So we got to find a way to get around Earnhardt here, and then Jimmy Spencer. I love Spencer. Don't get me wrong. I love Spencer, but dang it, I need to lead at least 1 lap here. So hopefully he'll pit sooner or later. We're going to jump up to 2nd place here. Can we clear Earnhardt? Yes, we can. Look into the bottom of the target. Dodge Intrepid. Will the outside prevail here? A little bit of some flounder line running there. There we go. Huge breakaway from 2nd place, and this should give us our 5 bonus points. And like I said, the fuel mileage is a little bit wishy-washy here. We're just on halfway on lap 12. Put it in a barn, that'd be to lap 23, 24. So essentially, we could pit with 6 to go, take just gas only, and just floor. If you truly wanted to, you could take 2. Pit stops are underway here. These are scheduled stops. I don't know, guys. To tell you the truth, I think the strategy is an open book here, because I think you could win this race by staying out and pitting late. I think you could win this race by getting track position. I think tire wear for the AI is significantly worse than us. Oh boy, so I think I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't. We gotta find a high percentage strategy here. Obviously, we could pit with Earnhardt and them and just kind of match it, but my problem is this. What if Jeff Gordon goes with a contrarian strategy, stays out, pits the latest, leapfrogs us, stays out, and he has even better tires? You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be, I think that could be a race-winning strategy here, but we'll probably pit with Earnhardt and Jarrett and company, because they seem like to be the fastest cars in the alley, as well as Gordon. But I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of those actually tried something. And we'll get a top, let's get a top 10 update. Let's see who else is running up here. So we got Wimmer, you got Harvick, Newman, Mayfield, Spencer. I think he used up his good years, but he's definitely gonna get the most laps led, I think. Look at this. Jeff Gordon, no laps led. Jarrett, no laps led. So essentially, that's an extra 5 points we could gain on your Winston Cup Championship leaders. So that's very important here. I want to plan this pit sequence to make sure Gordon doesn't lead. That's what I'm thinking our strategy needs to be towards, because that's 5 points. Think about it. 5 points. It may not seem like much, but that's one position we're not going to have to worry about. And you can see how bad the overall forward bite is on this race car. So we're going to have to monitor the situation very closely to see when the 24 pits, because if we stay out and he pits, then he is going to be, he ain't going to be able to get that one lap lead based on the pit strategy. He would have to go up here and muscle his way. Now, we can still run plenty of laps, honestly, we could, but the tire wear is going to be the biggest factor here. Probably roughly 35% of the field, maybe up to 40% now, possibly even 50 have already pitted here. Slew of cars down pit road. Definitely the top 5 a lot of discrepancy here. And you can see how Dale Jarrett is pretty much the lone wolf who hasn't pitted. So that tells me the AIs are going ahead and pitting now. The top cats in the field. I'd rather lose this race by them passing me than anything else. I'm going to pit right now. Go ahead and get our service and just take care of the stuff, you know. Let's drop the PSI a little bit. I'm going to just loosen up just a smidge. But let's take care of the car, right? Car's running good. Just go out there and do what we got to do, man. And this is the problem with pitting into a hurricane. Because you got all these cats who are bumper crawling, you know. Stopping and going, fenders bending. Oh, boy. So we definitely got to find a way to... We got to find a way to keep this track position. So we need a good pit stop, guys. Knock on wood. Come on, team. Let's get a good pit stop. Go, 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 go. Perfect. 15.5. Thank you, Jesus. All right. So right there, Gordon, Earnhardt, Jimmy Spencer. Throw Kevin Harvick into the mix. Mark Martin into the mix. 12 laps to settle it here at New Hampshire. So this is probably going to be the battle for the win. We're roughly on the same stretch of good years. How is this one going to play out? Will we see another yellow? Dale Jarrett, I think, is now pitting. Yeah, no, he already pitted. Okay, so he probably pitted around the time we pitted. So now it's going to be, can you get through the field fast enough to win this Winston Cup race? Keep in mind, we did lead that one lap, so that's 5 bonus points. And Jeff Gordon, guess what? He pitted before us, so he does not get that bonus point. Now, if he resumes the lead here, then we're going to be in a bind. But I tell you, our car is not exactly what we need right now. We need a faster race car. It's sluggish off the corners. 10 to go here. Someone's about to win a Winston Cup race. So now the final leader, I believe, has just made his way down pit road here. So we're all pretty much a lap down. We should be able to surrender. He'll be able to surrender that, I think. No, Todd Bodine. Wow. That's actually really interesting. Todd Bodine brought out that caution early on in this race. He has a little bit of better field mileage. If he could catch another yellow, oh my Jesus, he could go to victory lane here. I'm telling you. If that cat catches a yellow at the right time, he could keep everyone a lap down and somehow win this race. That's far-fetched, I know, but that is a Winston Cup strategy here. He's not going to pit this time, so Todd Bodine stays out. Kenseth is another player here. So if you pitted on that first caution, granted you lost a lot of track position, but if you catch a perfectly timed yellow here, you could trap the whole field a lap down, pit, and block for 4 laps. I'm just saying. And you would have better tires, too. So you could have that ability to block. So the strategy is very interesting if you can stretch your fuel mileage. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even think about that. Going with the early caution and just trying to gamble and see if you could find a way to stretch your fuel mileage. Underneath Dale Earnhardt Jr., who's got some Goodyear, some donuts on the side of that Budweiser Chevy. Racing hard with him right now. I'll tell you what, great run for Dale. He really needs this. Not the season he needed so far. I mean, he really needs to pick up his consistency, his average finish, because right now, it's not looking too hot. But Jeff Gordon's looking for his 7th Winston Cup championship. Keep in mind, Todd Bodine, Matt Kenseth. Yeah, Kenseth, a name we haven't really talked about this season. They're trying to gamble and get that caution. And I tell you what, I love this gamble. I really do. I absolutely think this is a slam dunk strategy. Will it work? Who knows? But if they stay out and they can catch this caution, you never know. But here's another thing. What if Kenseth actually pitted on the same strategy we did? Because we're not a lap down. So Todd Bodine stays out long enough. He's going to pit here. Does Kenseth pit here? Is Kenseth on the same strategy? No, he is not. He's going to have to... Is he? No! He stays out! What? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So now Kenseth, who I don't know if is on the same strategy as us, maybe he just had a lightning quick pit stop. He's holding up Jeff Gordon here. Our car is getting tighter and tighter every corner. Gordon is looking to make the pass for the lead here with 5 to go at Hampshire. Kenseth is blocking. We need Kenseth to block. Contact between Gordon and Kenseth. Gordon underneath, manhandling that forward, and Gordon will lead. Possibly. Who leads that lap? Ooh, it is... Darn it! I thought Kenseth led that lap. No, it's Gordon. So Gordon does get those 5 bonus points. That is big for Jeff Gordon in this whole run. So unfortunately, Kenseth's tires are pretty well smoked. Can we get around him cleanly, though? That's going to be the question. Car is very tight here. There we go. Come on. Oh, car getting tight again. 3 laps to go here at New Hampshire. Jeff Gordon out front here. Not a dominating day, but I love the pitch strategy by the 26 car. And I'm still puzzled how Matt Kenseth got in the top spot. I'm curious. Did he take 2? That would be a very likely scenario. But then he'd have to take a full tank of gas. But then again, here's another thing. If you pitted late, you could have, you could have only took just enough gas. But here we go. 2 laps to go at New Hampshire. This could get interesting. We got a cat smoking down here. Oh boy. It is a purple car. Gordon. Contact with Jeff Gordon. Gordon gives up the lead. Holy cow. Well, that works. So now we have the lead. Oh, Jesus, as we're looking at our freaking rear view. Now, Jeff Gordon tries to make a little bit of a run. The car is extremely tight. Lap 29 out of 30 here. 2 to go. Oh, boy. Will our tires hold up? And can we find a way to win this race? It'd probably help if we could run the bottom lane, though, I tell you. Definitely not the best car, but taking advantage of Gordon's mistake there could actually win us this Winston Cup race. We qualified 11th. This would be huge. Unfortunately, Gordon did lead those 1 or 2 laps there, as the purple Monte Carlo down there is Stanley Steeman. Final lap here at the New England 300. Just trying to get around here. It's the one and only race here. Next week we'll be going to Pocono to kick off the 2007 summer stretch. It's going to be a lot of fun here on NASCAR Thunder 2003. Through 3 and 4, though, Jeff Burton, as he screws up the corner, is going to find a way to go from 11th to 1st and win right here at New Hampshire. Yes! There we go, guys. Whew. Bam! That was pretty cool. You know, Gordon had a pretty good car there. You know, he had a pretty good car there, but I wanted to try to pass him cleanly for once. And, well, we made a little bit of contact when he slowed up to Bozo McGee in 1 and 2. But we found a way to rally a little bit there and actually do some good there. So we got another win here in the Winston Cup circuit. We won the 500. We won Talladega. And guess what? We won New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Pretty cool win here, guys. So, and for the 2008 season schedule, keep in mind we're in 2007 in this playthrough. Getting ready for a very drastic change in the schedule. It's going to be pretty cool. Here we go, folks. Victory lane here at the New England 300. Yeah, 300. Lobster country. That'd be something cool. Just take a giant lobster, throw it on the hood, and, well, there we go. We got our trophy. Jeff Burton, the man, the myth, the legend. Another huge win in his first ballot Hall of Fame career. A Daytona 500. He's won the Southern 500. Ran incredibly well at Daytona. Just been a bridesmaid so many times. Finally wins that event. Won the Coke 600 over 83 wins, or 82 wins at least. And I tell you, it's remarkable. Jeff Burton stays on top with another big win up here at New England. He owns this freaking track. And this is interesting, folks. So, we only led 8 laps. Unfortunately, Gordon led at least 1, so he gets 5 bonus points. So $1.75 to him. We got $1.80 for us. We got some points. That's all that matters. Kenseth does lead a lap there. I gotta say, though, tip of the cap to Jimmy Spencer. Most laps led today here at New Hampshire. I tell you, qualifying on pole, had a great run. Probably didn't have the best car, though, and he had to use up his tires, thus fell back. But he's still a solid top 10 run there. Johnson kind of draw there at 14th. Scott Wimmer dropped back. Stewart still having some misfires there. Looking through the field here. Bill Elliott, Johnny Benson, not so good runs. Bobby Labonte with the contact earlier with Todd Bodine. And Purvis, McMurray, and Todd Bodine did finish 38th. He did go for the win, though. I love that. I love the strategy. And unfortunately, Ken Patterson is the unfortunate cat that had the engine go sour. 3 laps to go. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see y'all in the next episode of NASCAR Thunder 2003. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Diecastbuffet. Wow, folks, that was a pretty cool battle, honestly. It was a clean battle over here at New Hampshire. I kind of felt like we could get Gordon on the last lap, but man, he kind of gave us that win. I'll freaking take it. Anyways, folks, hope you had a great one. Diecast Buffet signing off, mate.